Well, once we crossed over into California, wouldn't you know it, the sunshine comes out. But this is just a temporary lack of rain. If you look out there, you'll see the next storm front heading our way. Predictions are it's going to rain heavy starting tonight again into the weekend. But for Thursday, we have a little break in the weather and have some actually sunny weather, which is awesome. I'm just a little over the hill from Crescent City. Highway 101 has been falling right off the sheer cliff it was built on. And there's lots of road construction down to one lane, hugging what's left of the road, and the other lane has pretty much just fallen right off the mountain. So they're having to basically build a section of new highway for 101. It's been that way for a couple of years now, and it ain't even close to being done. So just a warning, if you're heading down 101 south past Crescent City, there's lots of road work along the coast from here on out. Okay, well, we're going to keep on going south. This is just a pull-out down below where 101 has slipped off the mountain, coming up and over that ridge you see out of Crescent City. This is one of my little favorite spots to pull off. It's a really nice beach. You can see from all the winter storms, there's some huge waves out there coming in. Sun's rising. Most of the time it's right in your eyes. Sunglasses aren't very much help, but it's beautiful today. I just hope it lasts, but weather forecast says no. So we'll head south farther. Still some big waves out there coming. They've had some continuous winter storms, just one after another with short breaks in between. It rained all night last night where we were on the southern Oregon coast. So it's nice to see this change, but them waves are big. Big and powerful. And this sand is just, I think it has soaked up in all the water it can. But we're gonna walk on the beach, do a little beach combing and see what we can find. Huh, girls? Kate, what do you think? Oh, you're gonna follow me, okay. Well, we've made it to our first winery on our trip so far. The Stonehouse Winery up at Upper Lake in California. So the girls are on the hunt for all the birds and doves, everything. And what's Kate doing? Kate wants to play with her toy. Sarah's having a great time. So, Kate, you want to play? Yeah. Okay. Ready? Well, bring me the toy. Come on. You can do it. There. Okay, you ready? Ready? Fetch. Whoa, almost had it. Okay, well, I better put this down and play with her for a while. Going to go do some wine tasting here in about 30 minutes. So we'll check that out. Well, the sun is set over the hills here. Trying to exercise the dogs before I go in for the wine tasting. Ooh, nice catch. Sarah is just patrolling for birds, woodpeckers, frogs, all kinds of critters out here. Oh, easy. But sun setting over yonder hill. We are here tonight at our first winery, Stonehouse Cellars. So we're going to go in here shortly and check out their wines. But We got a nice little place here on the lower drive to park, and the girls have enough leash and grass to play around and watch all the critters. You ready, Kate? Okay, go. Whoa, nice catch. Okay. So we have Stonehouse Wineries as our first stop on the wine tour. And they have parking here for electrical cars, which is really nice. And a very large tasting room, balcony, and a nice view of the rolling hills of California. So, let's go. So here's the inside of it. They have a large table here for gatherings, and a large comfortable room. Wine tasting bar. It's quite nice. And you look out there, you can see some of the sunset coloring the clouds. This is our first dry, nice, clear night we've had in 4 days since we began our trip. So we're enjoying a little evening playtime. Right, Kate? Yep. Kate wants to play catch, and Sarah's looking at all the critters she can hear, hoping to catch one. Huh, Sarah? Nope, don't dig. Okay, we're going to play a little bit longer out here before we go in for the evening. Well, we woke up this morning to beautiful sunshine. However, I don't know if it's going to last or not. We'll turn around here. If you look at that farthest mountain that looks like it's got a dorsal fin of a killer whale on it, the main highway's right below that. Well, we came over this little depression here, all the way down, all the way up here. So it's no wonder that cell phone service and internet is real crappy here, because the places I go are like way out of the way, or in gullies and ravines and valleys out in the middle of nowhere with rolling hills surrounding you. And I think I've got 1/2 of one bar even with my hotspot. So if I'm not constantly getting my videos out on my trip, it's because of that. So bear with me in the future. I can't always run up someplace and drive all over hunting for a signal. So I will hopefully find places in between points I'm going to that are higher than the areas around me, and I'll be able to send out a signal. Okay, girls, what are you doing? Sarah! Sarah, as usual, is so excited she hasn't even eaten breakfast, won't even stick her nose in it. She just sees all the birds and all the critters out here, and she wants to go explore. Kate wants to meet every strange dog and person there is out here. So, all right, well, later on we're taking off to our next winery. Well, we're at Six Sigma Winery, and a few of the great Pyrenees they have as guard dogs are making friends with Kate and Sarah. The wine tasting room is up there, and they have a patio there, and that other covered area is an outdoor fire pit where they roast meats at times that they produce here also. And We're on the two lower places for people to stay, harvest hosts, and the road goes up there to that old barn to about 2 or 4 other locations for people to stay overnight as members of Harvest Host. And there's trails everywhere. Here's another view of their outdoor fire pit cooking area. And that army wagon, they take people on tours of the property, and you get an idea how huge this place is in the wine fields. Go in and do some wine tasting. Hey, here we are. Yep. We're at Six Sigma Ranch Winery.
Yeah, are we ready for your tasting right now?
Sure.
Sure. We'll grab a glass and get started.
All right, great.
All right, my friends, what we're going to do is work our way down this beautiful list that we have right here.
Okay.
Start with a little bit of whites and then transition to a little bit of reds.
Great.
And again, thanks again for coming back. We really appreciate you. So the first one we're going to start you off with is our beautiful Sauvignon Blanc. Done in the Bordeaux style, so very bright, very crisp, very clean. Primarily stainless steel, just a splash of oak just to round it off. And of course, this beautiful Sauvignon Blanc is from the front of the property. So as soon as you turn off the main road, both left and right hand side, will be the Sauvignon Blanc figures that kind of surround you. Yeah, for white wines, they're not really meant to be stored and held. They look to be consumed earlier and later, which is the complete opposite of these reds, where sometimes the older they get, the more maturity and balance. Alright, my friend, we're going to move on to our Diamond Vine Red Blend. Beautiful blend. Tempranillo and Cabernet will be the heart and soul of this beautiful wine. About 7%. You can add a few other varietals to round off, but Tempranillo and Cab will be the structure. Very approachable. Beautiful tannins that are relevant without being overwhelming. Just a very beautiful drink of wine.
I like that it's not overpowering heavy.
Right.
It's a nice, gentle taste.
Absolutely.
Something you could easily drink the bottle of.
Exactly. Good with food, good on its own. It's just an all-around crop for sure. The name Diamond is a beautiful reference to our soil sample, which is very, very volcanic. And in that volcanic soil, we have these naturally found Lake County diamonds here as well, which are a quartz breed that are kind of a little different than the jewelry style diamonds. So no monetary value. But to us locals, they carry a little bit more of a spiritual connection to the land. The Native Americans call them moon tears. They're said to be the tears of a crying princess who lost her way. Actually helped fill up Clear Lake with their tears and eventually made these moonstones as well.
The white wines, are those the wines that have to be chilled?
Yes and no. They are best served chilled. But for me, I actually like to keep them cold and then leave it out and warm up with me as I'm drinking it as well. Once they start to warm up a little bit, you get a little bit more of the fruits and a little bit more of the tropical tones. If it's served too cold, it'll actually mute and mask some of those flavors. So, 100% Cab. This is called Elsa's Reserve, named after our owner and operator's wife, Elsa. This was the first vineyard planted by the family back in 2000, so it's got the deepest roots and the most mature varieties on the property. But the balance of this one is just gorgeous.
How many years has the winery been here?
So the family moved to property in late 1999, early 2000s, and that's kind of when they started to restructure the land a little bit. The first vintage was in 2005. The winery kind of came along as far as a tasting room closer to 2008, essentially.
And last year you guys say you raise your own harvest, meat.
Yeah, it's all part of our sustainable farming. We are an operating ranch. We run about 100 head of cattle. We do 30 sheep and we do 30 pigs a year as well.
Oh,
That we send to market. It kind of helps with our ranch table dinners, which is a good way to pair our meats and our wines together, which is great.
Now, what months of the year do you do that?
Those are typically during the summer months, June, July, August, September. Okay, my good friend, we're going to go ahead and round your tasting off with this beautiful wine called Tempranillo. This is our signature grape. This is kind of what we are best known for. This is beautiful wine here. It's got all these beautiful, deep, dark, rich, chocolatey, leathery characteristics with this bright fruit right up front. Being a Spanish varietal, it's kind of a unique grape for Lake County here, but it thrives so well off of our weather and terroir. The love for this grape actually came from Kai, who was born in Denmark and used to vacation to Spain quite a bit as a young man and as a child as well. So when he came out here, he knew that he wanted to follow his dream and plant what he really, really loved. So falling in love with the Spanish culture, people, of course the food and the wine, it only made sense to grow what he loves out here as well. Not only do we do Spanish-style wine, we also follow a Spanish-style pork program for all of our hogs as well. And we'll finish them off with strictly with acorns, which sweetens the meat, fattens them up just right for us. So it's a fun little approach.
Okay, today we're at the Six Sigma Winery in Lower Lakes, California. Yeah, girl. I was reviewing my videos and I find out that I keep forgetting how mild-mannered I am voice-wise, and I keep forgetting I got to use my doggone mics. Otherwise, my little mild-mannered voice just doesn't come through. So I'm speaking a little bit louder in the RV here, just to be sure that you guys can hear me on this recording. But I'm gonna have to start remembering to wear the darn mic so you hear me clearly, because I just don't speak up. I took public speaking, did oratory and stuff in high school and college, but that was decades ago. And I've just kind of like gotten relaxed and easygoing, and my voice is just way too mild to be heard sometimes. I guess I consider that as part of being more of a thinker than a talker. You don't learn anything when you're talking, you learn more when you're listening. So there's my 2 pennies on that. Anyway, yeah, I got to remember to use the doggone clip-on mic so everybody out there can hear what the heck I'm saying. So people will listen and enjoy and pick up what I'm saying, and I hope enjoy and learn some things. Tomorrow I have another winery I'm going to near Lodi, where there's just a massive group of them. There's wineries in Arizona I found out in the middle of nowhere, and so it's a cheap way to travel. Join Harvest Host, people, if you love traveling, you like wineries, and it's a good way to go. Okay? Well, that's my spiel for right now. Take care. Keep watching. Bye-bye.